you to the Coco Mall. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where I want to go. Right down to Coco Mall.
This is how he serenades me. Today we have come to Himeji, which is famous for mostly its beautiful castle. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's famous around Japan because firstly it's really beautiful, but also secondly because it famously was able to survive bombings during the Second World War and also an earthquake which hit Kobe in 1995, and we're quite close to that. And as a result, lots of people and locals believe that it's a blessed site. So we're looking forward to seeing that today. And then there's a couple of other things in Himeji that are of interest. Less than a 10-minute walk away from the station, we can see the castle. Let's go. Is home to a ghost story here in Himeji Castle. So somewhere around the time of 1500 there was a young girl who, I'll cut the story short, was forced into marriage by a guy she really didn't want to marry, and she decided to decline him, and as revenge he decided to steal one of the expensive family plates and pin it on her. And she still didn't want to marry him, and out of desperation she threw herself down this well to die. And the story is that you can hear her still looking for the last plates and counting them. 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, 4 plates. We've come to the castle gardens, which is on our combined castle ticket. If you just come to this by itself, it's like 300 yen. But it was only an extra 40 from your normal Himeji Castle ticket, so we decided to come along and have a look. late lunch, and I'm hungry. I don't know about you, so I'm looking forward to it. And it looks so cute. Are you hungry? Yeah. So it turns out that lunch finishes at 2 o'clock. So instead of getting a lunch set, we have got ourselves some waffles. We've had our waffles and now we're coming back out. They were really pretty and nicely presented, and you really liked yours, didn't you? But I thought it's pretty skinny for a waffle. There wasn't very soft, it was a bit crunchy. But yeah, they looked really beautiful. They were tasty, and the ice cream was nice and stuff. We're not going to make the next train, so while we're walking back, we thought we'd explore. I don't know if it's up this way. We saw a cemetery on our way down, so we thought we'd go and look at the cemetery, and there's an interesting looking building as well that we might go and find out what it is. Over there. I'm really interested in this building because according to Google Maps it's a Buddhist temple, but in shape it looks nothing like any of the Buddhist temples that we've seen in Japan or China, and the Chinese temples are the most similar we've seen to the Japanese ones. This looks almost like a mix of something you'd see in Thailand or something, but then it also has these domes that don't look like that. Really, really interesting. I'd like to know a bit more about it. Quite a good view from up here, really. The mystery of this Buddhist temple and the stupa has been solved.
By us.
By us. Well, kind of. We just went in to find out. So this was built in 1960, very specifically with Indian design incorporated in some classic Japanese design, because inside of this temple are the ashes of the Buddha. Which were given to Japan in 1957 by India's President Nehru at the time, and they were given to Japan as a sign of peace for the world, and the two countries hope for peace together. And inside it's really, really amazing, so you can really kind of see both designs. I think the outside looks pretty Indian. Now that we know what it is, we can we can see that. But yeah, inside there's very Japanese kind of paintings and phoenixes and things like that. But there's also these beautiful mosaics, and there's images of Buddha's 10 greatest disciples, and it's really, really interesting. And I'm so surprised that this place isn't on all the lists of things to come and do in Himeji, because we only came in by accident because we thought, oh, that looks interesting. But it is a couple of miles away from the castle, and it doesn't seem that foreigners tend to wander too far out. So I'm really glad we came across it, which we wouldn't have done had we not gone to this place for lunch. Even if the lunch itself wasn't what we were expecting, I'm really, really pleased that we got here. It's really, really lovely as well. The cemetery itself is beautiful as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good find. I'm pleased. Yeah, and now, the moon. Now we're trying to find our way back to the station so we can go and get our train so we don't miss our bus back to where we're staying.